Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
The player featured in this video is Mark Brunell. He is represented by a 2020 Panini Chronicles Signature Series number to 299, custom slabbed by Stats Grading. What if I told you one of the most important quarterbacks in Jacksonville Jaguars history didn't arrive through the draft, but through a trade that helped define an entire franchise? Today, we're talking about Mark Brunell, the left-handed playmaker who turned an expansion team into a real playoff threat, racked up huge numbers in the 90s, and later reinvented himself as a steady veteran presence on playoff teams. Before he was wearing teal and black, Brunell was a star at the University of Washington. He wasn't just a game manager. He could move, he could throw, and he showed up in big moments, highlighted by earning Rose Bowl MVP honors during Washington's early 90s peak. That resume got him into the NFL, but not as a headline draft pick. In 1993, Brunell was drafted by the Green Bay Packers in the 5th round, and if you're a quarterback in Green Bay in the early 90s, good luck getting on the field, because that era belonged to Brett Favre. Brunell spent 2 seasons learning, developing, and waiting until a brand new opportunity appeared from a brand new team. When the Jacksonville Jaguars were entering their inaugural season, they made a bold move, trading for Brunell to become the face of the franchise. And he didn't just start games, he helped give Jacksonville an identity. Brunell's best years in teal were a mix of toughness, mobility, and clutch throws, leading the Jaguars to multiple playoff trips and putting an expansion team in places expansion teams weren't supposed to be. If you want the snapshot of Brunell's prime, you start with 1996. That season, he led the NFL in passing yards with 4,367, a huge number for that era. And it wasn't empty stats. Jacksonville turned into a legit contender, making a deep playoff run and reaching the AFC Championship game. That run helped cement Brunell as more than a fun story. He was a real Pro Bowl-level quarterback. Over his Jaguars peak, Brunell earned 3 Pro Bowl selections and even grabbed Pro Bowl MVP in the game played for the 1996 season. Then came 1999, when Jacksonville had one of its strongest seasons and again reached the AFC Championship game. Even with playoff heartbreak, Brunell's impact lasted. He became one of the defining players of early Jaguars football, later honored in the team's Pride of the Jaguars. After Jacksonville, Brunell was traded to Washington for a 3rd-round pick, and his time there had ups and downs, injuries, benchings, and then a bounce back. In 2005, he helped lead Washington to a 10-6 season and a playoff win. And if you remember one Brunell moment from Washington, it might be that Monday night comeback where he and Santana Moss flipped the game against Dallas with 2 late deep touchdowns, one of those "how did that just happen?" NFL finishes. Late in his career, Brunell shifted into the veteran mentor lane. In New Orleans, he wasn't there to be the star. He was there to support, to prepare, and to be ready. And in that role, he earned something every player dreams about: a Super Bowl XLIV championship ring with the Saints. Brunell wrapped up his playing career as a veteran backup with the Jets, finishing a long NFL run that spanned nearly 2 decades. His career is one of those reminders that impact isn't always measured only in Hall of Fame jackets. Sometimes it's measured in the way you lift a franchise off the ground, the way you deliver peak seasons in the biggest moments, and the way you adapt, survive, and keep winning roles as the league changes around you. Mark Brunell helped put Jacksonville football on the map, delivered huge 90s production, and still found a way to end his career as a champion. Did you know? In 2010, Brunell filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection, with filings reporting about $5.5 million in assets and roughly $24.7 million in liabilities. And at one point, he even filed a plan tied to keeping prized football memorabilia like his Super Bowl ring. If you enjoyed this deep dive Mark Brunell story, drop a like, subscribe, and comment the next player you want covered. Then follow for more NFL Deep Dives.